Back then the road was mostly gravel, and every summer felt a bit longer than it probably was. I'd leave the house after dinner, walk through the village with nowhere to get to. Passing the same old stone walls, the same gardens, the same people sat outside watching the evening disappear. And I remember thinking there was something missing. Not in a dramatic way. Just this quiet feeling that everybody seemed to know something I didn't. I'd spend hours walking circles around the village, past the church, past the square, past houses with lights behind curtains. Then later I'd lie on my back looking at the sky, and I couldn't tell you what I was looking for. I just knew I kept looking. Like there was a conversation happening somewhere above me, and I only knew half the words. Everybody talks about being 16 like it's freedom, but I remember it feeling more like waiting.
Waiting for something, waiting for someone.
Only there wasn't anyone. Not yet. Or maybe that's why I stayed out so late. Because every time I looked up, I had this feeling that life was happening just beyond my reach. Like I was standing at the edge of something, but couldn't see what it was.
Maybe I knew you before I knew your name. Maybe that's why the stars all look the same. Something was calling from so far away, and somehow it led me to you. Maybe I felt you before you were real, back when I couldn't explain what I'd feel, searching for something I couldn't reveal, and somehow it led me to you.
Then I got older and did what you're supposed to do. Followed the sensible paths, made sensible choices, met sensible people. Built versions of myself that looked right from the outside. And every now and then I'd meet someone and think,
maybe this is it.
Maybe this is what all those nights were about.
Maybe this is why I felt so restless.
And for a while I believe it. Then something wouldn't fit, not them, not me. Just the shape of us together. Like trying to force a key into a lock it wasn't made for, so I'd move on.
Tell myself everyone feels like this.
Tell myself it'll make sense eventually. But looking back now, I don't think I was searching for love. Not exactly. I think I was searching for recognition. For that strange moment when something inside you finally stops wandering.
Maybe I knew you before I knew your name. Maybe that's why the stars all look the same. Something was calling from so far away, and somehow it led me to you. Maybe I felt you before you were real, back when I couldn't explain what I'd feel, searching for something I couldn't reveal, and somehow it led me to you.
And the funny thing is, when I finally met you, it wasn't the fireworks people talk about. It wasn't certainty. It wasn't some great revelation. It was quieter than that. You just felt familiar. Like hearing the ending of a story you'd somehow been reading your whole life. And suddenly all those nights in the mountains, all those walks through empty streets, all those conversations I was having with nobody weren't conversations with nobody after all. I just didn't know who was listening.
Maybe I knew you before I knew your name. Maybe that's why the stars all look the same. Something was calling from so far away, and somehow it led me to you. Maybe I felt you before you were real, back when I couldn't explain what I'd feel. All of that longing has somewhere to be, and somehow it led me to you.
Sometimes I think about that 16-year-old version of me, lying in the dark, looking up at a sky full of questions, convinced something was missing, not knowing that one day the answer would have a face and a voice and a name.